Some stories feel like horror, but they're real, and that's what makes them worse. This is the story of Claudia Mijangos, a mother, a teacher from Querétaro. Claudia was known as an educated woman. She worked as a teacher and was described as intelligent, reserved, and deeply religious. She had 3 children: Claudia Maria, 11, Ana Belén, 9, and Alfredo, just at 6 years old. To outsiders, her life seemed stable. But behind closed doors, things were falling apart. In the time leading up to 1989, Claudia's mental health began to deteriorate. Reports later revealed she was experiencing severe insomnia, intense religious fixation, paranoia, and possible hallucinations. She had also gone through emotional stress, including issues in her personal relationships. Those close to her noticed changes. She became withdrawn, distracted, and increasingly afraid. Some accounts say she believed she was being spiritually attacked. Others say she feared something evil had entered her home. Was it confirmed? Is that she was no longer stable. Claudia reportedly began showing signs of psychotic episode. She struggled to distinguish reality from delusion. She wasn't sleeping. She wasn't thinking clearly. And most dangerously, she began to lose connection with the people closest to her. That night, April 23rd, 1989, inside her home in Querétaro, Claudia attacked her 3 children. Using a knife, she took their lives. It was one of the most shocking crimes in modern Mexican history, not because of violence alone, but because of who committed it: a mother. When police arrived, they found Claudia alive, but not in control. Reports describe her as disoriented, confused, detached from reality. She did not behave like someone who understood what had just happened. Psychiatric evaluations later concluded Claudia had suffered severe psychotic break. Some experts diagnosed paranoid schizophrenia or acute psychosis triggered by stress and mental illness. Because of this, she was not treated as a typical criminal. Because of this, she was institutionalized in a psychiatric facility. Claudia spent many years confined in a mental institution. Her case remained widely known across Mexico. For decades, people debated, was she a monster? Or a woman who lost her mind completely? Eventually, she was released after years of treatment, once the doctor determined she was no longer a danger. But even now, her story is remembered not just as a crime, but as a tragedy shaped by untreated mental illness. A reminder that sometimes the scary stories aren't about ghosts. They're about what humans can do and what the mind can become. Not every monster hides in the dark. Some are created in silence. If you want more real stories that still haunt people to this day, subscribe to Echoes of the Night 13 and listen closely. Because the truth, it's always louder at night.